I saw that James explained Dawsons Creek to his daughters the other day, and it was
really?
hysterical. It was like hilarious.
Is it online?
It is.
Sure,
it is.
I want to watch it.
Have you had to explain Dawsons Creek to your kids?
Like explain the concept.
Like the concept,
of it?
yes. They were like, "What's it about?"
Oh,
yeah.
No, I'm not kidding you. My kids literally don't care about what I do. No, they're really not. Like they both know that that's where Michelle and I met.
Uh-huh.
They understand that I was on that TV show. They know about Freaks and Geeks.
Right.
Birdie's seen some Freaks and Geeks.
Okay.
And she, with her friend, and I want to watch it with her, and she was like, I don't know, that might be weird. I'm like, okay, well, fine. And then I think she's seen White Chicks too at a friend's house. But they really, I don't think she's interested.
Not interested.
No.
Give it a
if she
couple more
ever
years.
is, I don't know. I mean, it's not like we did porn and we have to explain it. Do you know what I mean?
It's true. That is true.
I mean, but even then, I have no shame. Like, no shame to people in the porn industry. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to explain why would I have to? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a whole other tangent.
What do you want your daughters to learn from you?
I mean, everything. No,
Really?
I don't know. I just want I want my kids to live their best lives. Like, just basically everything Oprah has taught me, I want to teach them.
Yes.
I want them to remember, to read books and never stop learning and, meditate and live their best lives and eat vegetables on harvest day. And, and that there's incredible power in just being who you are inherently. And there's a lot of pressure sometimes, it feels like, societally, to shift or change who you are to fit into whatever happens to be of that moment. But that ultimately the thing that serves all of us the best is tapping into the thing that we are inherently and putting that into the world.
Yeah. Well, I loved your daughter's letter that she wrote.
Oh, right.
I thought that was fantastic.
Thanks.
How did she help you through that time?
I mean, she didn't really. I'm just gonna be totally honest. No, but my kids they don't really particularly have a lot invested in my career.
Sure. Yeah. They don't.
But that was just a very sweet moment where I knew she recognized how upset I was, and she had, fired off this very angry letter to the powers that be. But other than that,
she got a lot of support from a lot of people, like Jennifer Garner, like a ton of people. Yeah.
I mean, that's funny. She wasn't like scrolling through the comments. So,
like, look, Mom.
Yeah, no, I'm not. That's not kind of how we do things.
Sure.
But she, I mean, sure. And listen, she's my kid. Like, she's a very strong-willed person, and she's got a lot of opinions, and I want to empower her to always feel like she should have a voice. And and I think she really does feel like that,
Definitely. I mean, I know you have a couple more years until she's a teenager, but have you mentally kind of started preparing yourself?
No, it's already happening.
Is
the
it?
preteen years are
rough.
I mean, they're something. I'm not going to say they're rough, but it's interesting to see the things that are shifting, and her trying to figure out the world and her place in the world, and the injustice of the world becomes very clear to kids as they get a little bit older. And even if you're like our family and you don't really try, you remember to always make things age appropriate, but you don't like shield them from the world. There is a point where it really hits them, like the enormity of some of the issues in this world that we're living in.
Definitely. What are some of the issues do you think that she?
I think her generation in general is incredibly concerned about climate change. And I think LGBTQ plus visibility, people being accepted for who they are, tolerance, continuing the work to sort of take stock of her own privilege as a white girl living in this world, and how that, I mean, truly, like we talk about all of those things. Yeah, and she talks about them. So, ending stigmas of women, and she's a powerful little person.
She really is. She's impressive.
Like, you have no idea. Yeah, I'm not allowed to talk too much about it, but per her request.
Yeah, per her
But
request.
she's incredibly powerful.
Yeah. How has your marriage changed now that the girls are a little bit older? Has it
know,
changed
it's
at all?
like, I don't think it's changed at all in
Yeah.
the 15 years we've been together. I mean, I don't know. It
Yeah.
changes fucking daily. Sorry. I don't know. It changes every day. You know, like, it's interesting. We have a really solid base, and we do a lot of work to try to continue that. And we have challenges that change as the kids get older.
Yeah.
And we were never the kind of couple, though, who, like, we were always going out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Right.
Like, when
That
some
never
people are
stopped.
like, what's a date night for you? I was like, I don't know, Tuesday? We just were always out. Like,
Yeah.
we, you know, we put the kids, we always try to, like, get home most nights to put the kids to bed. But we have dinner together a lot. We see each other a lot. I think it's just a thing when you're in a really long-term relationship where you just have to be aware of it and take care of it.
Yeah.
Like any of my friendships, like any of my
Totally.
close girl friendships
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
Just a little different.
A little different.